Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. I know you're seeing my Thanksgiving decor in the background. That won't be part of this video. That will actually be the beginning of my next warmer tour. All of my Thanksgiving decor that I have. So this warmer tour, I wanted to take you along with me when I have my summer decor out. I really love my ocean decor, you guys. So I'm really proud of how I'm collecting things. It's still a process. I don't have all the things that I want, but what I have so far built up and how I put it into my decor design. Part of me wants to keep that up all year, but you'll see when I transition into the other seasons. It's just fun to kind of switch it up, and then it makes you kind of appreciate like the stuff like my summer stuff. It makes you appreciate it when you pull it back out. You're like, oh yes, I remember why I love this so much. Same with like the Halloween and all that stuff. So what this video is going to be is my summer decor that I have out, and then how I transitioned it into Halloween. I was gonna do this didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to, because I was gonna do trick-or-treating and all of that, but it was so stinking cold. I didn't even film my porch or any of that. I was like, oh well, it is what it is. So it didn't leave off the way that I wanted it to, but hopefully you still enjoy. Now keep in mind, I first had my Halloween stuff out, and then I kept adding pieces. Well, then it wasn't designed exactly the way I wanted it to be, but I still think it turned out pretty good. But towards the end, it got a little discombobulated on how I would do it next year. So I just kind of put pieces in going, okay, you know, this goes with this and this goes with this, but it's not how I would have originally designed it, I guess you could say. So just keep that in mind if it looks a little more cluttered. I tend to be, although I like a nice full display, I also tend to be really less is more kind of a person, but there's circumstances where it's like, it does look kind of good if there's more. And then sometimes I just go more minimal. So hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so this is my end table. It's like, here's my living room, my wall, and this end table. I just got these warmers. So this is, I think, officially called Seashell. I actually really love this one a lot. And then, hopefully I'm not going too fast. This one is Sea Star. Love it, love these two together. I just think the tan colors in the Seashell warmer bring out the tan raffia holding the starfish in Sea Star. I love these. On my coffee table, I have this candle stand. It's Yankee Candle. I really love this turtle motif of this. Okay, ignore the charging cords here, but this is the other side table in front of our window. I absolutely love Aqua Glow, and I really love this floral diffuser shade. They just look so cool together. Here's the mantle area of my fireplace. I know So I got these fake plants from Walmart. Ignore that I still need to paint that spot on the wall. I made this garland from the Dollar Tree. There was artificial starfish. They're kind of resin or plastic really, but they're these artificial starfish and sand dollars. My cat is being noisy. That white shell with the blue on it, we just got that from Chincoteague or Assateague Beach. They're chasing each other, you guys. And then that blue seashell, I mean, that's an actual white and blue shell. I mean, the all white shell with blue on it, that's an actual shell that washed up at the ocean that Dale ran to get because it matched our motif so much, and you never see gigantic seashells like that at the ocean wash up. It was like a riptide that day. But that blue, mostly blue with white on it, that came from Cracker Barrel. So that shell there is from Cracker Barrel. And this shell here is from Assateague. It washed up on the shore. Here, you guys, I did have a doily, but I took it off because the cats just keep jumping up here to get on the railing. But these on the left-hand side with the octopus we got from Cape Charles in Virginia. That other, shh, see, she's being a pain. Oops, she left. So that other blue and white seashell we got at Cracker Barrel. There goes Charlie up the stairs. But I really love this. I really love how that looks. Now from Cracker Barrel, I got the seashell and that sign. Love that blue and white warmer from Scentsy. Like I said, we just got the octopus from Cape Charles in Virginia. There's Charlie looking at me. The sailboat I got from eBay. That kind of a candle holder that looks like a message in a bottle. I got that from Yankee. That sailboat sign I got from Cracker Barrel. And then obviously the warmers are from Scentsy. I absolutely love how this looks. Love it so much. Charlie says he loves it too. So here's how I have my shelves set up. On the bottom here, here's Harry Potter not lit up, but just trying to save some electricity because I have so many warmers. And the turtle warmer my son got me, and it's not currently plugged in, although I love that warmer so much. But you can see I have this whole sea turtle motif going on. So that summer collection warmer, forget the name of it, that goes perfectly with that turtle sign. These little salt and pepper warmers I got from Cracker Barrel, and so did I, and that's where I also got that Take It Easy turtle sign. And my little shark area there with some coral and my little knick-knack shark. That's a Lennox turtle that I got from Lennox. And then the sea turtle warmer from Scentsy. I think it goes perfectly with that warmer right there. Such a cute design. Then up here, Dale's mom gave me that floral arrangement. So I put it there with a blue bottle. That's a really old Hallmark candle holder, like a pillar candle holder thing. I've had it forever. That whale, Jonah and the Whale, that's a handmade piece I got from Wild Winds. That's a Cracker Barrel salt and pepper shaker of a sandcastle. So I just thought that was really cute together. And then I put it on the shelf together with a sign. I don't even remember where I got that happiness comes in waves sign. And those are all those kind of oyster shells I collected from mostly Maine in that, well, all Maine in that jar. And then up here, I just have some seashells with a book and some bookends. And my shark I got from National Aquarium in Baltimore. With a sailboat that I've had, it's really old. And another seashell. So I just think these go really, really nicely together. And looks really great with the stuff we have. The cats are all hanging out over here. Just goes really, really well with this whole motif I have going on. And I pretty much just have this warmer sitting here at my fireplace here. Just as a motif. I don't really use it for wax because I'm afraid the cats will chase each other and bump into it and spill wax all over. But I love this ocean life one so much. It just goes perfectly with my decor. So right by the half bath, this is my dining room area. I just wanted to show you this before I change it out. A lot of the Buddha stuff will stay, like on the shelves, maybe. Haven't decided if I want to change that out for Halloween and fall. Eventually, I might collect enough stuff that I'll do that. Change these out, but definitely plan to change out this bookcase area here on the top of this bookcase. I just wanted to show it to you before I change it out. And then the desk is a little messy, so I'll try to avoid showing some of that. But yeah, this is my old Buddha. This is my Buddha collection. So you see this in the background when I'm filming. This is just a little 4th of July motif that I had set up. You know, the Aziza warmer, the birdcage warmer. I love that birdcage warmer so much. I got that off eBay, I think, or Poshmark, Macari, one of those. An old Scentsy warmer that I love. A lot of this stuff I picked up at Kohl's and other places for decor. Just kind of like a colonial thing. And then that's my Aziza warmer. Just put a few signs above, sorry. So there's that, getting ready to change everything out for fall and Halloween and all that. So out in the kitchen, I currently have Lemonly Yours set up, but before I change this out, I just wanted to show you how that looks out here. Okay, that was this summer, and now I'm going to show you all of the Halloween decor and how I have that set up. And here is a look at my coffee table. I have my Bath & Body Works candle holder, a black flocked candle from Walmart, and my Witch Cauldron tea light warmer. And here is what my mantle looks like. Ignore that I still have not painted those white putty spots on my wall. But yeah, this is what I've done with my mantle. So you can see I did glue together that one ghost planter. Let me light up these flocked pumpkins, hold on. Okay, so here is my dresser. It used to be in my dining room, now it's in my living room. I took out the brown bookcase that used to be here, but this is how I have this displayed. So from Michael's, I have that purple pumpkin and the flocked pumpkin that lights up. That's my Scentsy Warmer Midnight Grove. Over here is a carriage and a sign from Michael's. Those ghost candlesticks, which the candles I bought for them don't fit. Those are from Walmart, so I need to get new candlesticks from there, but it's so late in the season now, I'm just like, oh well. And I can't remember the name of the black and white striped pumpkin warmer. Fairy Tale Pumpkin is that white mercury glass former. And then from Target is that clay pumpkin that lights up. And then my flocked spider. And then on the wall here, I have a cinnamon broom that I got from Dollar Store. I just thought it went with my whole witchy vibe. Here is a look at my bookcase. Let me zoom in for you. So here's, I don't remember the name of these pumpkins anymore because they come out with so many of them. But yeah, that's my Calaverito warmer, my little skulls and my skull decor that came from Target. That squishy pumpkin, it looks squishy but it's solid, that came from Walmart. The little green pumpkin is from Cracker Barrel, and then like my primitive cat. Up here, Dale's mom gave me those dried branches. I forget the name of that warmer. The ghost, the cats, that's from Target. The spider is from Michael's. Some of the primitive bottles I picked up at a craft event, and then I think the little cinnamon broom is from Dollar Store or a craft event, something like that. And then the little Target bottles. And then again, that's a Target pumpkin that lights up, and the Pottery Barn is the white pumpkin, or Pottery Barn, I wish. Now, Cracker Barrel is the white pumpkin, and the little ghost and the witch is from Target. We move up to this shelf. The books, the skull plant, that's from Michael's. The little witch and cat are from Target. And over here are my Cracker Barrel kitty cats. Some bottles from Michael's, Target. The little skull is from Cracker Barrel, the little cat. Up here, I forget where I got that pumpkin. Might have been Target, Michael's, Walmart. I don't remember. The ghost cat, you know, the black ghost cat, that's from Cracker Barrel. Michael's is where I got the big ghost cat. That lights up too. I didn't actually light that one up, but it glows. Hold on, let me light that up. Okay, sorry, it's too cute lit up that I didn't want to light it up. Now, that ceramic house is one that I painted. I got it from Michael's, and I just painted it to go with my decor. The bottle is from Michael's, and the witch figure is from Target. Ignore the elephant and stuff up there, but yeah. Over here, my mantle, I have my ghost plant from, and these pumpkins are both from Michael's. Cracker Barrel is where I get the little witch frog. This whole thing is from Michael's. So is the mirror behind it. I just didn't know what to do with it in the meantime. The witch is from TJ Maxx. The flocked pumpkin from Michael's. The one that I glued back together is from Michael's. And that plant is from Michael's. So yeah, that is what my, ignore the cat toys. But yeah, that's what my fireplace and all of that look like for Halloween. All right, so this is my one end table that I like to put decor on. This is on the right hand side is the diffuser shade. I like that with the orange tone to match my orange witch house there. The, what do you call that? Tea light warmer. My witch cauldron tea light warmer. I did end up putting this up here instead of the coffee table because the cats sometimes jump, a lot of times jump on the coffee table where here they don't get up here as much, and I just thought this was a better place to keep that. So this, ignore the little kitty cat brush that I had there on my one basket side, but this is my one basket. I keep a lot of my Salt Mountain Melts, my L3 Waxy Wonders in this basket, but I put a cute little cat pillow up here just for decor. Really quick, here's my sofa and my Witch's Brew Apothecary pillow and my Rest in Peace. I consider that, and that's Michael on the back of the couch resting, but I consider that my very Great Gatsby tombstone there pillow. So here's my other side table beside the sofa. This is one of my pumpkins that will stay out through Thanksgiving because it's just an orange pumpkin. But the ghost obviously will come down because it's very Halloween. But yeah, I love that Boo Crew. I think that warmer is called. I absolutely love that warmer. It's classy. It's a good performer. I suppose I can move up here. There's one of my witch prints. I got that at Michael's. I love that so much. It gives me very, if you've read the Sarah J. Maas books, it reminds me of Manon, the Throne of Glass series. Or you could also think of it as like Elphaba from Wicked or The Wizard of Oz. And on this wall over here is another one of my witch prints that I got from Michael's. I really love this. So it's kind of like glass. You can see through it. It looks like bats flying in the air. But it really goes along with the other print. And I just love this so much. And then I have this cute sign in my entryway when you first come in my front door. And you guys have seen me film from here. This is in my background. I did change this up a little when I did my Dia de los Muertos table, so I've added some things, changed some things around, but there's the, this print is lenticular. Let's see if I can move in on it. So this way it looks like the Big Bad Wolf, and this way it looks like Little Red Riding Hood. I got that from Michael's. I absolutely love that piece. But for me, I'm trying to go with like a whole classic literary theme. So I feel like the bats remind me of Dracula. Then you have Little Red Riding Hood, the Big Bad Wolf. Reminds me of Dracula's castle a little bit. Then my most prized possession is my Universal Monsters Darkly Devoted warmer. So on this side you see Frankenstein, but if you look in the mirror, his bride is on this side. Now I do intend to set this up a little bit differently next year, but I just kind of threw some pieces in here for now. But that carriage, if you've ever read Dracula or Dracul, Dracul is the prequel to Dracula. That carriage is very Dracula. But yeah, so that Universal Monster warmer is my favorite thing ever. I'm very obsessed with it. I love, love, love that the bat warmer. I really love like the Little Red Riding Hood lenticular print there. So that spider web warmer goes perfectly. So yeah, that's this in the dining room. So last but not least, I wanted to show you my pride and joy. My Headless Horseman is a very primitive piece that I picked up at a local craft show. Someone made that. So I really, really love that Headless Horseman. I'd like to add to it. Maybe put up a few more Headless Horseman things here on this table. But this is the Lazy Susan in which I put my camera and stuff. This is very much where I film. But let's see. If I zoom in, you can see that those say Sleepy Hollow, Frankenstein, and Dracula. So that kind of fulfills my whole literary theme out here in the dining room. And out in the kitchen, I currently have my Jack Skellington stuff up. So here's my Jack Skellington mini warmer. It very much goes with my whole kind of black and white kitchen theme. So there is that mini warmer. I just wanted to show you, it's too close to the cabinet, so I don't actually put wax in it, but I do have this jack-o'-lantern mini warmer out in my kitchen underneath my counter. And last but not least, in my kitchen, I have my full-size Jack Skellington warmer that matches my mini warmer. I got this Mercari or eBay somewhere, but I love him so much, so he sits in my kitchen. So I just really quick wanted to explain before I show you my Dia de los Muertos setup. The movie Coco really inspired me, which it also inspired the band Disturbed. They have Hold On to Memories. It's a really good song, but the lead singer, David Draymond, said that that movie really inspired him to create that song, Hold On to the Memories. So if you don't understand Day of the Dead or anything about it, and Coco really helps explain it, it's basically a Latino holiday where they just celebrate the memories of the loved ones, the pets, the family, the friends that went before us, just remembering their place in our lives and their memories. And so they set up what they consider an ofrenda. It's not something to worship. If you come from a spiritual background, a Christian background, Christian tends to be a little more critical and hypersensitive to things, whereas spiritual isn't necessarily. Anyways, it's not a worshipable ofrenda. It's basically a party table, a party spread. So you put up the pictures of your loved ones, and you put out their favorite foods or their favorite things that they enjoyed in life. And at the time period, the end of October 31st into, you tear it down November 3rd. But that time period is supposedly, even in the non-Christian backgrounds, it's the time of the year that the veil between the spirit world and the tangent world as we know it is the thinnest. And so whether it's superstition or it's real, I just think it's a great way to remember your family, your friends, your loved ones. Let them know that you didn't forget about them. And if you've ever lost anyone special, it becomes important to you to make sure that they know that you didn't forget them. Seriously, I can't recommend the movie Coco enough. It's so cute and it will make you cry. Unless you have a heart of stone, you're probably gonna tear up just a little bit, even if you don't full on bawl like sometimes Dale and I do. But yeah, it's a really great movie, and it's just a way to remember your family, your friends, your pets. Yeah, and I try my best to help the stray cats outside, and as some of them have been passing, I've whispered into their ears, remember me. And if you can look up the YouTube song Remember Me, from Coco. It'll show the short clip of just the song. But I've said to them, remember me, and wait for me when I get there and my turn comes. But, you know, if you can come back, you know, during Dia de los Muertos, you come find me. I will have your picture up and I won't ever forget you. So you remember me and I'll remember you. I say it as they're crossing the rainbow bridge, so to speak. Yeah, so that hopefully they come back and they know that they matter to me. They may have been stray cats and kittens outside, and I'm sorry that I don't have all the money in the world to pay for all their vet bills and their spay, their neuter, their, you know, disease prevention, you know, flea and tick medication and worm medication, and yeah, but to prevent them from getting into fights with other stray cats over, you know. Yeah, so you can't save them all, but I try. And I just want them to know that they mattered to me, that they were, I'm going to get emotional, that they mattered to me, that they were special to me. And I won't forget them. Their lives were important to me. Because they're just sweet little innocent animals that didn't ask to be born. And I only have room for so many, so I can only save so many. But I do my best to, you know, on Halloween we made actual fish in the air fryer, and we put fish out there to keep them, actual fish, to keep them from roaming around on Halloween, which is one of the most cat sacrifice days of the year, and to just prevent them from, yeah, turning into something awful for someone. Anyways, you guys, all that to say, we put up pictures, and I don't have enough front-facing pictures, but there are pictures on the back of these clear acrylic frames of the strays that have come and gone or gone missing, and we don't know what happened to them. Just so that they know that they were important. But obviously it's our loved ones that we have put up. Obviously not all the pictures of all of our loved ones, but some of them. And even the ones that we don't have pictures for, we just spend time just remembering them for a few days. And I just think it's a beautiful display and a beautiful way to let your loved ones know that their crossing paths in your life mattered, and it was meaningful, and you just take a few days to just remember them. Obviously I have things of Ursula all over my entire house. Like literally there's hardly a room that you can go into that there isn't something that Ursula gave me, or was Ursula's, or a picture of Ursula, or something, some reminder of her, so that I do every single day since the day that she died. Not a day goes by that I don't remember her. Yeah, so I hope you just enjoyed, just real quick, how I set up my Dia de los Muertos ofrenda this year. I didn't put the jug of water, or because Tater's a little stinker. I didn't want him to tip over the water. And I didn't put the food out. Not that they would have bothered it or anything. But you're supposed to put out, you know, it's just like they're coming back for, in spirit, they're coming back for a few days, that they can pass by, and you're celebrating them. And it's supposed to be a good time, not a sad time, but just a happy time of remembering them and partying with them, so to speak. Yeah, I just think it's pretty special. And please, if you don't understand, if you still think it's creepy and weird, Dia de los Muertos, please watch the movie Coco. It's really sweet, and like Disney does. It's a cute animated film. And it will tug at your heartstrings, and I'm better for having watched it, and I love embracing other cultures. So although I'm not Latino in any way whatsoever, I'm about as white Anglo-Saxon as it comes. I still wish, like, I can't roll my R's to save my life, but I mean, a part of me wishes that I had some of that lineage in me. I wish I had some African American. That's just a beautiful lineage too. Just so many beautiful cultures. I'm English, Irish, German. Yeah, about as Anglo-Saxon as it comes, so. I didn't ask to be born this way, but yeah, so it is what it is. But yeah, I like celebrating other cultures and other people, and I just wanted to share with you my take on it. Although I actually think that other cultures appreciate when we embrace their cultures. Like my son loves like anime and all of that. Manga? Oof. Yeah, he loves all of that stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. I hope you'll enjoy, and I hope it will inspire you to maybe perhaps consider embracing the culture of Dia de los Muertos. I just think it's adorable. Oh, and the marigolds have a significant, helps them, you know, find you. The marigold petals. All the colors mean something. The flags. This, you know, the sugar skulls are just to represent, you know, the party version of the deceased loved ones, and the monarchs are significant because the monarchs take their migration to, you know, from the US to Mexico and back and forth every year, and it's their journey, their migratory journey back to where they started, which was in Mexico. It's just a beautiful thing. If you read all about it, it's just really truly beautiful. And yeah, so I hope that the Latino community, I don't know, I hope it makes their heart all warm and fuzzy that even though I'm not Latino, that you know, I adore their culture, and I think it's the coolest thing, and I wanted to be adopted into it and a part of it. So yeah, enjoy my Dia de los Muertos setup. So last year I started a Dia de los Muertos table, an ofrenda they call it, like an offering to, basically it's a party for your deceased ancestors, friends, family, loved ones. So this is my ofrenda, my Dia de los Muertos table that I've set up. It's traditional to do the sugar skulls. Basically just, it's a celebration, and it's welcoming back your loved ones for the time period in which, you know, the veil is the thinnest, you know, from the evening of October 31st through November 3rd. You tear it down November 3rd, but you know, the monarch butterflies are a symbol because basically it, you know, it's their journey to and from their birthplace every year, and it's basically your family and your loved ones coming back and forth. It's that journey that they take. If you watch the movie, Disney's movie Coco, then you understand that putting up their picture, you know, helps them come back, and the marigolds and all of that are a way that leads them back, all the candles and stuff. And it's not, you know, worshipful or anything. It's basically a celebration. It's, you know, hey, you know, it's a celebration of their lives and their memories with us, and letting them know that they're not forgotten, that they're still loved and cherished and remembered. And I have a lot of pets on here too, and a lot of the stray cats. haven't made it or they disappeared, so I've actually had to put a lot of their pictures on the back of the pictures that are showing. But the important thing is that their pictures are here. Even if they're on the back, they're still displayed on this table. So yeah, this is my Dia de los Muertos ofrenda, and it's just remembering those who went before us and welcoming them back and letting them know that they're loved, they're not forgotten, and they're still special. Alright guys, that is my warmer tour for summer, fall, summer Halloween, I guess you would say. Because my pumpkins and stuff is more fall. But my summer Halloween 2025. And stay tuned. Around Christmas time, I'll put out my Thanksgiving, because I have stuff. My living room is full of stuff, not just what you see in the background. So yeah, stay tuned for my Thanksgiving and Christmas warmer tour. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.